Yeah, I really love the tentacles. I might just make a tentacle-focused Chaos team because of the looks. Of course, they will still have bash skills, but I think tentacles makes you more resilient against the teams that actually have the most chance against you, which are Dark Elves. I can see how you wouldn't like that, but to be fair, if you play Blood Bowl tabletop, it's not that different. You also have to pay again if you want to play as a different team. But no, I'm not a fan of the model. Hi, the Dullahan. I take it you're my opponent then. Welcome to the chat. Let's see, rookie, plus movement Storm Vermin, plus movement Gutter, rookie, plus movement, what's this? 2 heads, big hand, wow, that's a nice Gutter. Right, and rookies the rest. The silver coins at the moment are only used to get into different, like the Veterans League. This is in the NAF Open, actually, or the free NAF thing. And this team is still pretty young. I think this is their 4th or 5th game or something. My Dark Elves are doing pretty well in that league. Those are some good gutter runners. What was it again? Hey, Spubba, welcome back. Right, let's see. Get the ball on alignment, I think, for now. This dancer goes here. So these guys, I don't have the block to get these guys reliably, but getting blocks in against Skaven is just still worthwhile. I do want some guys defending in case stuff goes wrong, especially against gutter runners. I'm not quite following the chat conversation here while setting up. So if it's something that relates specifically to me rather than to general discussion, then please do let me know. Right, this looks good. Let's see what happens. More rerolls, that's never bad. More rerolls for both of us, so not specifically one way or another. Start off with a block. I will stay here for the moment. Nice start. Let's see. You can be friends with this gutter here. You can be friends with this storm vermin. And the storm vermin can be friends with the audience. No, damn it. Not today. Oh, that's a pity. Huh. I would say having played a couple of thousand games before coming onto Cyanide probably helped a lot. But that's not a matter of what I actually do differently so much as it is how come I do it differently. This game is just a this game, Blood Bowl, just has such a long learning curve that experience really counts for a lot. It's not a guarantee because there are people who have played lots of games and they still don't quite grasp it. And there's a lot of people who play a bit fewer and already starting to learn, but by and large, experience makes the better coaches usually. So let's get this guy out of my hair. Kicker can go here, and the dodge guy can pick up. Yeah, I had more hair before. Armor rolls have been good, and the block dice as well, except I wanted to push there. But yeah, not half bad, definitely. So it's cool to watch my channel now, that's nice to hear. Ah, I see. I started off focusing on a single race, which was Dark Elves. I basically looked for advice, and people said Dark Elves are a good race to learn the game with. So you could say I'm still in learning mode. And if you want to improve your gameplay, honestly, play on Fumble. It's the best way to learn, without a doubt. Thanks, Hurricane. So I focused mostly on Dark Elves and then started expanding slowly, just one team at a time at first. And then after a while I started really expanding the range of teams I played, mostly for variety and also for learning how to play against my opponents, basically. So if you play a fixed number of races, then you'll know how to play as them. But getting experience in your opposing teams will help you learn how to play against those others. Does that make sense? I'm not really expressing myself quite as eloquently as I would like. So right here we have a movement 10 gutter runner who would like to get to know some other people. Thanks, Neil. The feeling is entirely mutual. Such a pity. Right, so if we screen this guy off, we can get down here a bit. Would involve going there. Playing without rerolls is, well, maybe, but honestly, no. Um, if you want to learn to play well in terms of like positioning and blocking, what you might consider, for instance, is one really good way to learn how to position. I really enjoy doing this. Is you make a lizardman team, and then you give them no mighty blow and no break tackle until like you're 3 or 4 skills in, and that really helps to force you to play a blocking positioning game rather than a killing and blitzing game. So uh, yeah, I think that the no reroll from a min-max perspective is quite different from a learning perspective. Yes, play humans, fail at everything. That's good advice, certainly. No, but I really enjoyed playing my lizards and then going. I really did that with the goal of learning to position. So play as lizards and give block on first skills, guard on second, get a couple of tackle, and don't give mighty blow or break tackle until 31 star player points. And then focus on skilling your Sarai rather than your skinks. It makes for a very, very well thought out gameplay. No, not before block. Before either mighty blow or break tackle. This could get interesting. My war dancer is feeling a slight bit threatened out here. Now that is a champion, that gutter runner right there. Would be a shame if anything happened to him. Thank you, Jimmy. Yes, I've decided to be led by your example. Okay, let's see. Options. Ball carrier will block, I think. Start off here, because if this fails, you might want to rethink some stuff. Follow that. Yes. Oh, nice. Yeah. Dream on, Flyboy. So this guy's got movement 10, which is worth, let's see. Let's see. I could go for this guy or this guy. Both are good targets. How scared of him do I need to be? I think this is probably preferable for now. Having him in my cage is not something I like, and it makes my dancers safer as well. To do something about that, so here we go. Take the push. Another 2 die. That's worth a reroll, I'd say. There we go. Push it, and he's gone. Nope, I dropped from the top of the division already from first place to third place simply by the other guy playing, and then I dropped some more when I lost my first game. So my team is currently in the number 4 spot. I'd like that, Calcium. Yeah, so the first game playing in that league left me with 800k in inducements on a rookie team. Not ideal. So now he has a 1 die on the dancer. But he does not. It's only turn 4, so I still have plenty of time. Suppose we put him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, you've been farming Lammer concessions already. Well, push here would have been nice, but you know, I can live with this. I'd still like to get him closer to the edge though. That's good. Will not be staying here. Or rather, I will not be following that up, I should say. I have enough players to get safe-ish elsewhere. Like here. So let's get some friends with these gutters. Yeah, I went bald. That's right. Very observant. Every once in a while, basically, I don't go to barbers at all. I just take off all the hair every once in a while. Whatever comes along my way, basically. Oh man, that movie, seriously, that scene with the curb and the head stomping, that was so harsh. So I had on Fumble I had a Wood Elf lineman with block, mighty blow, piling on, tackle, jump up, something. And obviously players like that will make you kill a lot more, which is great. Well, I'm not sure if 150 make you a top celeb, but it's still nice that people like watching this. Yes. American History X. If you haven't seen the movie, you should. It's brilliant. Okay, we have some nice tail fight here. Hey Dissel, welcome back. I should really get a tackle soon. Wait, I do have a tackle. I just forgot about him. Maybe I'm not as skilled as I'd like people to think I am. So my tackle is marking a rat ogre, and my frenzy is marking a gutter runner. Good job, Sage. Still, if the gutter runners don't have block, then this guy's doing alright. Let's see, so this is 3 assists. That would be 2 assists. So I can get a push quite easily. Question is the follow-up. If I push him there, I'll need someone down here to... Or I just go with him. That works. Push is good. Stay there. Did you say movement 10? Well, you can move your ass this way. Wow, that's a lot of KOs. Sure, why not? Somehow I feel like I might not need those rerolls a whole lot in the near future. Although gutter runners can do some crazy stuff. Yeah, let's just mark this guy. Most likely to be relevant, if anyone. Huggy, once again, I'd like to thank you for brightening up this chat room. It's really a lot of fun. I'll take the skull, thank you. You know, with this many KOs and a movement 10 guy, not scoring is actually a pretty reasonable option. Let's see, this guy has 8. Do I have someone at 3? I thought I did. Three, yes, Hamilton. So after the thrower blitzes this guy, Hamilton will receive the ball. Or the thrower could. I mean, he's already got Mighty Blow, he really needs skills. But I'm guessing I'll just blitz with him a lot and he will get those skills in time. I've got enough time for a pass, I say. Besides, not scoring is actually an option here. Not that I'll use that option, but it means if I wind up using it by mistake, then at least it's not really such a tragedy. We go here. Zed. Pass the ball. Oh, that's not the guy with the ball. There. Pass to Hamilton. Yes. Nope. Yeah, sure, why not? Star player point is good. I like the suggestion of the sideways smiley, just as a fumble reference. But no, to me, a pitch clear is not a goal in and of itself. I mean, of course, it's nice to get players out because it helps with the win, but I'm not a coach who really loves to kill everything. So what's the discussion on the skills? Sorry, I kind of missed out on that. Double on a Dark Elf Lino, already got guard. Well, short term, Blodge, long term, Mighty Blow. The reason this player that you just described, Dissel, is the reason I tend to give Mighty Blow to early doubles and give guard to late doubles on Elves. Where is that thrower? Here he is. 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more, so I'll need to make this block first, which is risky-ish. And now I can make the 3 die here. 3, 4, 5, 6, so just one more then. So obviously with guard you want, yeah, I would never give him stand firm. I think that's a waste. I think if you don't want to get Mighty Blow for that double, you want to skip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I could have made that 3 dice. Could still. Yeah, sure. I mean, even on a both down, he's not a threat anymore. So I really need to roll triple skulls to make that a problem. So I might as well. Yes, strong arm is without a doubt the best skill in the game, / sarcasm. Don't take it unless you've got a guy who's a dedicated thrower, who's already got everything he needs: block, dodge, sure hands, pass, accurate, and then rolls the doubles. That's about the only condition in which I would consider strong arm, and even then, it's not that great. Oh, he skipped his turn already? Good. Right, so people are having trouble with the stream. I had some issues before with the thing reconnecting. I haven't actually changed any settings, aside from the position of the camera feed, which I'm sure is not the problem. So if anyone has specific suggestions for how I could help fix that, I'm all ears. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is enough. 10 this. So rerolls. Yes, there were some crowd pushes and some more, so that that might have stung a little. Let's see, where's my kicker? Kicker should be in here. Tackler should be down here somewhere. Rat ogre is out, which is not. So suppose he puts this in there, in here, then this guy can go there. So actually, I want these outrun. So he needs 2. Up on the middle is good. Here. I think I like it like this. Let's save this. Oh, what the? No! Damn it! I wanted to save my setup, not screw it up, and I can't change it now. Well, that was moronic once again. Ah, this interface trouble. Well, there's your shots. Hit load rather than save. I probably don't need to chat to you on this thing because you're in the thing anyway. Yeah, so I have a talent for screwing up my setup, or rather anything related to the cyanide interface. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. Good way to wind up with a loss when you didn't need one. I do get kick, which is nice. So let's kick towards the storm vermin. Hadwick, I think, was the name. And I actually got some pretty good shots, Jimmy. So it's not a feature of the league so much. It's a feature of Cyanide's matchmaking combined with smaller groups. The trick I just heard to avoid that is simply to not keep the spinning thing going for too long. to actually cancel your game search early on and then restart it again. That way it will only search the close part of the search space, so good matchups, and it will not get you into the point where you wind up with the bad matchups apparently. So that first half went pretty well. KOs, ouch. Apparently he got all, what was it, 8 of them back. So did I save a setup at all? Defensive setup 1, that sounds promising. Yeah, that looks about like what I had in mind. Although the guy with 6 star player points should not be on the line. 0-0. Nor should the guy with dodge, although something could be set for that. In fact, he shouldn't be in a prime blitzable spot at all. Nor should the kicker, as long as I don't have to. Yeah, that looks alright. Save this setup, override that, yes, please, thank you. Let's have a go. So ideally, as a league commissioner, you would get the ability to configure options like that. I'm sorry, Desigma, I didn't quite catch your drift there. Could you elaborate? SEC again, that math sucks, isn't it? So to those of you who are new to the stream, welcome. If you'd like to see... Ah, the KO thing, right. Yeah, well, let's see if we can introduce them to the crowd again. So, kicking deep isn't really that useful against 2 of these guards down there. Blitz would be nice, so let's kick shallow and see what happens. Blitz would be nice, yes. Because Wood Elves aren't already too good with that one. This is not the Frenzier, so he's in a good spot to blitz there. Don't follow that. Go here, catch the ball. Well, the thing is, it's objectively poorer than accurate. So it's only ever worthwhile if you've already got accurate. You don't really use it that much because you don't want to be passing that long all the time anyway. So I'd say it's rarely worth it. If you've got a guy who is a dedicated thrower, being able to hang back with him is worth something, but no, I would never go there really. So yeah, that was lucky. Blitzes will make or break any game, especially between Agility 4 races. It's just silly sometimes. At least this time I did deliberately kick shallow in order to capitalize on it. But it's not the most fun way to win. Crowd pushes, on the other hand, you know, they feel when you win because you've rolled a couple of blitzes. It's like, okay, so I won, but I would have lost if the blitzes went the other way. But when you get these nice serfs in, you know, it feels like something you achieved through gameplay, through decision making, which feels a lot more worthwhile. I really like the rat ogre model as well. The rat thrower and the rat ogre are two of my favorite models so far. The hands with those spikes on. No, I'm looking at this guy. So the hands with those spikes on them are really cool. The waving banners. And apparently he has a rat on his shoulder. I never noticed that before. Look. Apparently this is like the team mascot. And the fact that he decides not to blitz, I don't mind that either. So if they've already got blodge, then guard is pretty good. If they've not got anything yet, then mighty blow is good, which is what I took. Yeah, strength is guard or mighty blow. That goes for any team anywhere basically. Not really AK. So no surf today. Well, I suppose here, here, here. If I really wanted to, I could with 1, 2, 3, 4 pushes. But honestly, it's not really worth the bother. Let's see, this is a movement 10 gutter with no block. I'd say that's worth blitzing. I think having the ability to pass reliably makes for an excellent plan B. Stuff doesn't quite go the way you want it to, then the fact that you can resort to passing can really help you out there. And 6 dice are enough. But no result. So I will just score with the War Dancer. So everything that I'm doing now is just in case I roll snakes on the go for it. But just because it's unlikely doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Oh, here we go. It just went from a 1 in 36 to a 1 in 6 chance. But he makes it. So all Agility 4 teams can pass, right? That's the thing. If you've got Agility 4, you don't need to get pass and catch per se. If you get it anyway because it's free on your players, then it's definitely something you want to keep in mind, that you have that option, that it gives you more ability to change sides, to hang back, to stall, stuff like that. But to say I'm going to make long passes the focus of this team means you're going to stick a lot of your team value in something that you can already do, which is score quickly. Yep, definitely true. So it saved my setup decently for once, which is nice. So yeah, I'm cool with this. Let's roll our blitz, shall we? Oh yes, correct. Grab is busted too. Yeah, it's a pity. This is a storm vermin. This is a gutter. Let's go there. Wind. No big deal. But he's down to 9 players now. I've still got my full squad. kick. So is fend also not optional when you... Oh, Scouty! His first match! Yeah, you know what? Sure. Why not? There you go, Scouty. You owe me one. Yes, there are situations where you definitely do not want to use sidestep. This is because chain pushing is a big deal. So, if you want to make a one-turn touchdown, for instance, you will usually be pushing a couple of guys into your own players. And if you are forced to use sidestep, that means your guys won't let themselves be pushed into their teammates. Rather, they will get jump to the side. And this is a big problem. It means that high team value elf teams are actually poorer at scoring one-turn touchdowns than low team value elf teams, which is silly, of course. This is interesting. Cool. Ha! The hair, you mean? No, I do this on a regular basis, actually. Last time I went to the barbers was 10 years ago. So, not blitzing the rat ogre. Could do just the standard strip ball tackle thing. Suppose that's not bad here. 2 dice on the ball. Let's have us a rookie. Let's have us a specialist dancer. Who can leap? Who can leap, yes. 2 dice, pow. No need for strip ball. Follow it up. Ball goes to the gutter, bounces out, and it's in the open. So let's see, I can go here. That would be in the way. About to go there. No mohawks this time. That's right. Although I did very briefly consider like full-length sideburns, but no, not today. I'm gonna mark this guy. He's gonna want to blitz somewhere around there. Get someone over in this corner. Someone to clog up here. And let's see if we can get that ball. One go. And then I might as well make the second one too. So now that we have that, we might want to there. No! Well, I have one reroll, not worth it. See you, Puggy. Bring back some extra rat glove thingies. That's not gonna cut it. Neither is that. I'm going to need some sidestep soon. Sure, you can leap onto the ball for a pickup. You just enter the square and then you attempt to pick up with the tackle zones that are there. Yep. One thing you cannot do with leap, by the way, is escape a tentacles roll. Tentacles does not just affect dodges, but also leap attempts. And if you're not aware of that beforehand, that can be a pretty nasty surprise. Let's just say my slung catcher was not well pleased when he found out about that. Stand up. You can mark the gutter. You can go here. And the ball carrier. Oh, no! That would have been a pretty nasty misclick there. Let's see if we feel pushy today. We do! Perfect rolling there. Bloody convenience. Rat over is now the threat, so I don't have to worry about a surf, so I'll just go here. Let's see, this guy has 2 dice on him or him. This one first. Sure, I can disconnect from the rat. That's not. And then if I stand him up, I have another 2 dice on this guy. And on the follow-up, he disconnects from the rat too, without needing to dodge the tail. Which is not half bad. Yes, I'll choose the power over the skull, thank you. Another knockout. They've been causing a tremendous amount of knockout. Which is not great for my team, but it is great for my chances at this game. Bam. Bam. Go, follow, sure. Been rolling some really good block dice. It's like every 2 die comes up a POW push or a POW, which is really only about 50-50, probabilistically. My opponent's apparently considering his options, which he still has quite a few of. I mean, he's got gutters to spare. Still far from safe for this drive. I suppose I could have focused less on making blocks here and more on screening off or fouling gutters or something. Might have been the more sensible option. Nope. Oh, you want to go there? Sure. Personally, I would have preferred to go from here, because you really want to get the POW anyway. No. Yes, I think I'll go with dodge there. So that's pretty unlucky because he's made 8 dice on the ball in the last 2 turns, and none of them were good. Roar! Nope. It wants to move. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So when you can, I just like to make these 3-die blocks. They are as close to risk-free as you're going to get most of the time, and especially against Armor 7, they help you build your team. Or actually just remove opponent players also, which can be quite worthwhile as well. There, let's see, I won't bother with any 2-die blocks, so I only have to consider what do I want to do if I roll double skull somewhere. Skaven Lino, yeah, probably you do. If you have both blitzers and 4 gutters, in that case, I wouldn't. No. No, I would prefer to buy the gutter. The thing is, Skaven linemen really don't need skills. I mean, having wrestle on one or kick on one is certainly not bad, but you don't really need to have skills on them anyway. Here we go. And a touchdown. No, personally, I wouldn't. Yeah, I've played quite a bit on Fumble since 2011. Some of them have quite a few games as well. So the thing is, lineman MVPs are not that great on Skaven anyway. Nope, don't think so. But then I really don't know the black box coaches that much, since I'm really a ranked coach, and that's really a big divide in the Fumble community. There are people who play both, but yeah, that happens quite often, and especially to players like gutter runners, it can happen on a regular basis. But congratulations. Can you see what the second skill roll will be before deciding on what to pick as his first skill? Yeah, on Fumble, I'm still a reasonably new coach. So, doubles on a gutter that early, I would... Horns and Wrestle, sure, it's good. Personally, I would just go block and guard, actually. But Horns is good. You know, movement 9, agility 4, blodge guard just means you can get an assist anywhere you want it. And Skaven can do almost anything. Oh, wow, Scouty. I tried, man. Really, I tried. Yeah, so that doesn't include all the tabletop stuff. So I've played quite a couple of tabletop tournaments. I've played in a couple of tabletop leagues. Some Blood Bowl 1, but barely any. And of course on here. So I'm guessing I'm probably approaching the 3,000 mark overall across divisions and stuff. Well, one way to get an advantage from the fact that you roll the doubles and the normals at the same time, might be worth considering, is to give leap and very long legs. You know, normally the problem with that skill combination is that when you take leap, it's still a 3+. When you take very long legs, you don't get any benefit from it until you have leap. But now that you can get both at the same time, that might actually be a more viable plan than normal. But personally, I would still stick with block and guard. Oh, that's a painful moment to trip and fall. Well, 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 well. Ouch. See, we've got the tackler here. Let's not do this. Oh, you need to leave soon. In that case, I'll play really, really slowly, and I'll take your MVP too. Thank you very much. For the record, I'm being sarcastic. I'm not like that, actually. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please follow the channel and the YouTube thing, etc. If not, that's fine too. And I hope to see you around. So let's mark the rat ogre since I don't want to have him surfing. Marking these guys isn't bad either, really. Not with my skilled thrower though. Well, let's go like this. There, under 1 minute. Just to show you that I'm not lying. Leroy Jenkins! Well, it was still the right play to make. Definitely, 4+ dodges are not that hard. Yes, I agree, Cupid. But War Dancers are also fantastic, so there is that. Let's see, if I block him and make that 2 dice easily, not easily. Let's mark the Rat Ogre again, because why the hell not? Yeah. Consider that if you have the option for a good player to choose between plus movement or plus armor, you will usually pick plus movement, which is an indication of that it's more valuable, although that's on good players. But War Dancers are the reason to play Wood Elves, yes. But actually, in the long term, the linemen are also really good. And another thing is in real competitive play, one-turn touchdowns are a big deal, and movement 8, especially the catchers with movement 8 and sprint, really helps make those as well. Another knockout. Well, Witch Elves are fantastic too, that's for sure. Especially when they roll plus agility and leap like mine. So if I were a bit of an ass, I would probably foul the rat over at this point. But honestly, I'm not really, I hope. So I won't for now. He's not threatening my most important players, and let's get on that diagonal. Make it a bit harder. Yeah, I can see how a player like that could easily one-turn touchdown. The question is whether you want to, though, with that here. Do I have a level Dark Elf team? I most certainly do, Cupid. Their team value 2200, and they're in the number 4 spot in the rankings at the moment. So this game is almost done, and I'll let you have a look at that team in a second. So, more generally, what I would get on Dark Elves, Cupid, is you really want to have a Mighty Blow Blitzer soon. If you get doubles on a lineman before he has dodge, you might even get Mighty Blow on a lineman as well. Just to go with, just to get someone who can kill early on. It's pretty crucial. And if you have that, then that player also becomes relevant to skill. You want him to get block if he's not a blitzer and tackle. And I have a thrower with Mighty Blow because having a single Mighty Blow on an elf team is really important. And the thrower was the first guy to roll doubles. Yeah, good game to you as well. Hope to see you around. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for the 3-die last block here. And it's good. I wouldn't really give Strip Ball to a Witch, to be honest, because I don't feel like it synergizes with Frenzy all that well. Here we go. But suppose she has it. Still get tackle. Yep, I did that, Liquor. And welcome back to the stream. Yes, my wife was kind enough to get rid of all the extra baggage. Oh, you already skipped this turn. Cool. Because you had to go, of course. Yes. Thanks for playing. Good game. See you around. Allahan. So one thing that's good about Witch Elves and Strip Ball is that Strip Ball synergizes with Wrestle, and Wrestle synergizes with Jump Up. To you. If you'd like to see some more of these games, feel free to follow the stream and stuff like that. If not, that's cool. See you around. 40k winnings, which I have 10k from the win, which means I rolled at most a 3, which means I want to reroll that. And I rolled a 3 again. to Lino, who already had dodge against the MVP. Yes, I do think you should, unless your goal is to really learn how to play with Lizardmen, for instance. But in general, the thing is, no matter what race you play, no matter what team you have, every team has one blitz action per turn, and if you have only one blitz action, then being able to use Mighty Blow on that one blitz action is just great. It's very important. Hamilton, skilled. Let's see what he rolls. Hamilton rolls a normal skill. That is dodge on Wood Elves. I already have a kick, so yes. Scouty with double Y has a new head. Oh, I can't even afford that. Bugger. This is liberating. On Fumble, you can't actually say stuff like bugger or bastard. They have a weird policy about that, so this is nice.